Shipment of Phil, welcome on in. How are ya? Good to see ya. Oh, I need the other Wi-Fi. Hang on. Let's get my other Wi-Fi going here. Oops, that's not what I need. Hotspot. There we go. Shipment of Phil, so good to see ya. How's your Thursday? Well, no, wait. Friday, how's your Friday going? Look at me, getting the days wrong. Okay, let's get my sweater on. It's no cold out here. There we go. Mr. Appog. Doing good, excellent. So you get everything on, and we'll be good to go, y'all. Let me see. Why is the other phone not connecting? This might disconnect y'all for just a minute here. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Did it disconnect y'all? Nope, we're doing good. Perfect. Alright. This is here. This. I need to put my hair up. Alright, I'll get the chat phone on here. There we go. Need just that. Alright, we're almost ready, guys. I know I keep saying we're almost ready, but this time, we're definitely almost ready. Just want to take a look at some geocaches, see if we got any geocaches that we need to grab. Not that I want to go in that direction. I can get that one later. Alright, just gonna get you guys. Get this. Whoops. There we go. Let's see, there's one more thing I have to do. I forgot to do this earlier. Nope, it should be good. Alright. Gonna close this here. Alright. Ooh. What kind of bird is that? Look at this. This bird has some red on his wing. Ooh, that's a very pretty wing. What kind of bird are you, buddy? Look at him. He's just out having a good time. Good jolly old time here. Did my music stop? It sounds like it did. Alright. Y'all let me know the music is too loud or, you know, it should be good. But if it isn't, definitely feel free to let me know. Oh, where are my keys? Oh, they're right here. I've got them. They're on my belt. Give me a sec. Alright. Get this on here. And there we go. Perfect. You know, I'm surprised that this parking lot is like free parking, you know? And I guess it's awesome, but like also, you'd think they'd make you park to see Niagara Falls. So, I'll show you guys where we're at. We're right here. So, from here, obviously we gotta walk up to here. I don't think we can cross. I think we gotta cross here at the pedestrian bridge. But from the pedestrian bridge, we can then go walk around here. It's Three Sisters Island. That'll take us up to Terrapin Point, which will take us next to one of the falls. And then we can walk this over to this side. We can then come over here. This will put us right over Nuna. Or yeah, Nuna Island, which puts us right over Bridal Veil. And I was thinking maybe we could come to the observation tower. And maybe, hopefully get there in time to catch the sunset. So we are starting a wee bit late today. But also, the sunsets are not later than I thought. Like, sunset's not until 8 p.m.-ish. So, we got time. We got plenty of time. My bigger concern is when I get back to the van, where am I going to sleep tonight? That's not something y'all had to concern yourselves about, but something that I noted as I drove into Niagara Falls, they have a policy of no street parking from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. the entire city. Very much, I think, definitely a thing used to, you know, so I'm gonna have to find, I don't know where I'm gonna park, man. I don't know how heavily they enforce that. It might just be a thing that, like, it might just be in place as a, hey, if we need you to move, here's why. They may not actively enforce it. It may be something that's a back pocket thing, right? That the cops can use to move you. Or ticket you. So, let's go ahead and swap it over. So we are next to the to this river. You can see it's moving. It's going. Moving pretty hard here. Fetch Quest, welcome on in. How are you? Welcome to the, I think this is the St. Lawrence River. I may not be correct about that. If y'all want to correct me. Or Niagara Falls. We're headed over there. But thank you so much, Fetch. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a good Friday. I keep thinking today's Thursday. And I know today's Friday. Gorgeous colors. I miss the St. Lawrence. Yeah. Like I said, I think this is the St. Lawrence is where Niagara Falls is, right? And actually, it's funny. You can actually see. You can see Niagara Falls from here. That's Bridal. Well, I don't know if that's a waterfall itself, but that's where it gets super. That's where it starts getting rapid. Ooh, and you can see the tower here from Toronto. Well, not Toronto, sorry. That's so that's the tower on the Niagara Falls side. That's where the casino is. It's pretty iconic that you can just see it from so far. You know, it's almost like a Space Needle, but not a Space Needle. But yeah, no, I'm doing good. I'm excited. I haven't been to. I mean, I've been to both sides of Niagara Falls, so you know, like. This is going to be my second time doing the American side, though. I've done the Canadian side twice. And Morning Dove, hi, welcome on in. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm bummed we couldn't meet, but I hope your friend got his tire fixed. Give me a minute here. There we go. Never seen this part of Niagara Falls, lovely. I've just seen the strip. Yeah. Well, I parked pretty far back, so we've got quite a bit of walking to do to get there. But there's the Three Sisters Island right there, so that's what we're going for. But we're currently on the Shoreline Trail. Morning, Dove. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, if you huggles from me to you, I hope that helps you. You know, whatever you need to help feel better, you know, you let us know, and if we have the power to help you, you know, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, no, yeah, it sucks to, you know, to lose a family member. I presume you were close with your grandpa. It sucks to lose a family member that you're close with, you know. I haven't had to face that yet. But the days are coming, and I mean, especially me and my papa, you know, we've been rebuilding our relationship, so he's up there. He's up there in age, you know. He's like 70. I think he's like 70 years, so, you know, in about 10, 15 years, I might be on this side of mourning, so doing all right. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. Well, we're here for you, so let us know. Oh, you can see some. Are those seals over there? Can't tell if seals or just tall rocks. Hard to tell. Let me find. Ooh, look at these ducks just hanging out over here. Have not a good memories fishing. He wasn't a good influence. Gotcha. Yeah. I can understand that. Goodbye, ducks. Goodbye. Duck's like, you suckers. Yeah, I know the family member that I would like grieve the most would be my sister. Me and my sister are really close. Oh, there they go. They're going. They're flying. Goodbye, ducks. Yeah, me and my sister are the closest to each other. After that, it's probably my dad and stepmom, and then my brother. Not that there's any bad blood from me and my brother. We just never talk. And every time we like see each other in person, it's kind of like, you know, superficial conversation. Like, yes, whatever. You know. Like, yeah, it's fine. Jessie says hi, she's purring away. Well, you tell Jessie I say hi and give Jessie some pets for me. Look at that, the river's getting faster. It's gotta make up for all the water going over the waterfall. Man, I swear to God, I feel like I gotta get new shoes again soon. Though, there's not to be surprised, these shoes were 20 bucks at a Ross. They weren't meant to be used forever. I have a very weird relationship with my older brother. We don't really see eye to eye. Yeah, I don't know where me and my brother stand on a lot of issues. I presume we're somewhat similar, but I'm not sure. I've never really, like I said, when me and my brother get together, we tend to have very superficial conversations. So we talk about like video game stuff, but we don't really talk about like other things like politics. Like I know where my sister stands on a lot of, me and my sister stand on the same side on a lot of issues. I can't say the same for my brother. And me and my papa, we definitely are not on the same side here. You gonna hop in a kayak and show us how it's done? Yeah, maybe not here. Maybe not here. I don't think this is the way to go for kayaking. Yo, speaking of watering like this, has anyone ever gone whitewater rafting? I've done it like twice in my life. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the 2 times that I've went. I remember one time I got to ride the bull. If anyone doesn't know what riding the bull is, it's when you hop up on the very front. Love whitewater rafting. One time I went to St. Lawrence. Nice. Was it here? No, I mean, that'd be pretty cool though, right? It'd be death-defying, right? Because you'd be doing all this adventure, then it'd be like a mad dash to get to the side so you don't go over the waterfall. And if you don't make it, then well, you just go off, and well, sucks. Look how calm the water is when you compare like the water right here. Look how calm this water is. Like it's just like wham, it's flowing, and then you got this water over here just like, yeah, what's up? Me and my older brother only talk about football. Not a very acceptable person, and odd things he says disgust me. Yeah. That's what concerns me with my brother, is if we ever start talking about that and I start finding out more about him, you know. But we'll see. That's future Fiona issues. So at some point I'm gonna have to reconnect to my brother. But I hardly spend any time in Jacksonville, and that's where he lives, so if he lived in literally any other city, I might go visit him more. But he's in Jacksonville. And anyone and everyone on this channel knows how much I hate Jacksonville, Florida. It's just one of my least favorite cities of all time. Don't want it. See, not by choice, but it was fun. Never knew it was called that. Yeah, riding the bull. That's at least that's what they called it when I did it. So I don't know if it has a different name in other places, but outside Montreal, known as Intrepid in here. Yeah, I did it somewhere in the border of like Tennessee. It was like on the border of like Tennessee and Georgia. I forget what the name of the place was, but super awesome. I remember the first time they offered up riding the bull, one of my buddies did it first. And like, you know, every so often when you whitewater raft, you're supposed to, you know, the person in the back would be like, you know, duck or like down or something, and everyone's supposed to kind of, you know, head down, lean forward, right? Well, he never explained what the person out front is supposed to do. So I just remember him saying, alright, down, and everyone goes down. But before I went down, I looked at my friend, and you could see my friend do a full 180, with like a look on his face of like, down? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I think he ended up just riding it from the front. When I did riding the bull, I fell back. I fell back into the raft. And I remember there was one group who apparently lost their guide. There was apparently a group who, like, they got to a really rough part, and then someone in the back said, "Oh man, that was rough, wasn't it, Mr. Guide?" And no one said anything behind her, and she turned around, she was like, "Guys, our guide isn't here." And the guide had fallen off had fallen off and just got carried down the stream. So it was that was wild, because they made it all the way they made it good, but you know, thankfully they got past all the hard stuff already. But it was kind of crazy that they lost their guide. Man, those were good times. Oh, that was like, God, what was that? I want to say I was like 2004, 2005. So it's been almost 20 years since I've done whitewater rafting. It's been a long time. Oh, we've got some geese. We've got some geese. Y'all can hear the water. Just look at that. Look at this thing. The power. Well, not even the powerful stuff yet. Uh-oh. Here come the geese. Y'all ready to fight? I've never fought a goose before, but I'm down to try. Alright, so we're getting to the people portion, crossing. So, you've been here before? Hell yeah. Yeah, I wanted to take y'all to the Canadian side, but anytime I'm right on the border, my phone struggles with signal because it never knows which phone tower to connect to. So I decided we will do Niagara Falls from the American side, and then hopefully tomorrow y'all can see me do a stream in Canada with Yogurt Gerald. But apparently it's supposed to rain, and I'm discussing with her a backup plan. I'm not really too sure what we're gonna do. We may have to cancel stream altogether. I thought about going here for the eclipse, and then quickly decided that was a terrible idea. That is a smart plan. I could not imagine trying to come here for the eclipse. I know Niagara Falls, just like pretty much every city that was on the in the eclipse, they all declared an emergency, which is fair. You know, declaring a state of emergency allows them to use the National Guard, pedestrians, vehicles. Wait, they can have vehicles come through here? I thought this was a pedestrian zone. Alright, we're gonna come on over here. I think y'all get a better view from this side. Oh yeah. Much better view. You wouldn't have been able to see much, it was very cloudy here. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, Rochester and Niagara Falls, really the whole upper New York area got a ton of cloudiness. Actually, it was kind of funny, leading up to the eclipse, there were a lot of indications that upper New York and Vermont and New Hampshire were going to get sun, and everyone down south was going to get clouds. And it all ended up reversing, like the day before. Mother Nature has a weird way of being a goofball, you know? can actually see the casino. Well, we'll zoom in on that casino later, but that casino over there, that building right there, that's the casino. That's actually where me and my papa reconnected, because we had issues and we hadn't been talking for a couple years. But 2019, I gave him a call and I was like, "Hey, are you in Canada?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Cool," because I'm going to Canada, well, Niagara Falls. And I told him, "You want to meet me in Niagara Falls?" He was like, "Yeah, sure." And so then I got to meet my stepmom that same day too. And that's when my papa found out that I was a transgender person. Like, I was Fiona. That was the other thing I had to tell him. It's like, "Hey, by the way, I go by Fiona now." Granted, I didn't tell him, my sister did. My sister actually told my papa ahead of time, because I had exhibited my concerns to my sister about our papa finding out and not taking it well. So she went ahead and told him, like, ahead of time, like, "Hey, by the way, she goes by Fiona now, don't fuck it up." So, alright, I'm gonna get ahead of him here. Special meeting for you, so happy y'all reconnected. Yeah. You know, for you know, a couple years that it was so little rough, right? I think my papa was having a hard time accepting the fact that I was trans. I feel like maybe he was hoping that it was just a phase kind of type of thing. But eventually, when I told my papa about the way I felt about my grandmother and how much I hated her, and that I was glad that she was gone and out of this world, my papa changed his tone, because he realized that I wasn't just gonna let family be family, you know. And so now we're pretty chill, and that's good. Though granted, not chill enough for me to come home and watch his house for him. Because him and my stepmom are actually going to the Philippines in May, and they're gonna be there for a couple months. And they were like, "Will you come watch the house for us?" And I was like, "Papa, if you lived in any other city, I would immediately say yes. But you live in one of the worst cities in the United States, so the answer is no." I'm sorry, I do not want to live in Jacksonville, Florida for 5 months. I hated being there for 1 month. Shoot me if I gotta spend 5 months there, alright? But yeah, I mean, you know, it's healing, you know. Actually, one of my favorite stories to tell is, you know, me and my papa, we, during my winter trip in 2022, so before I ever went to Arizona, we actually got into a bit of an argument, and, I didn't like it, because, you know, my papa was being real, I don't know, he was being real full of himself. I wasn't a fan of it. And I basically, like, we were having lunch, and I basically just threw my fork down and said, "You know what, I'm just gonna leave." Like, and I just started packing my van. Legitimately just started packing my van. I was supposed to leave that week, but I hadn't indicated what day. But I just left on that day. And so as I'm finishing packing my van, my papa's outside. He's like, "Is there anything I can say to change your mind to stay?" And I was like, "Honestly, Pops, I gotta get going anyways. I've been delaying leaving." He was like, and then he did something that I've never seen him do, and he said, "I just want you to know that I'm sorry and I love you." And I was like, did my papa just apologize to me? Did my papa just say I love you? And it was a good moment. For a while, every time I thought of that memory, it would make me cry a bit. It honestly, it really saved our relationship, because, you know, that argument had kind of reignited a bunch of stuff that I thought about him. I was like, oh, I really want to have him in my life if it's gonna be like this all the time. Like, because one of the big things I know about my papa growing up is he just always had a bad anger, you know? And I just didn't want that in my life. And so, having that argument was reigniting those memories. So, seeing him, you know, calm down, apologize, you know, and say I love you, I was like, oh shit, okay. Okay, I can't. Alright, fine. I can't hate you, god damn it. So yeah, that's and then, you know, we this past winter I went to Jacksonville for a month to rebuild my van, see my family. So I don't know if my dad will ever accept you. Yeah, you know, it's unfortunate that some people will just let someone's, how do I even describe it? I have a friend, and when we linked up in Savannah, it had been years since we had hung out, and they had transitioned. Well, I kind of just hung out with them because, yeah, I was hanging out with them just as normal, and they kind of looked at me, you know, over the table, and they were like, hey, thanks. And I was like, for what? They're like, I don't know, I expected you to act super weird. And I was like, weird about what? They were like, well, because I have short hair now, and I dress all manly. And I was like, you're still the friend that I've always known. Am I wrong? And they're like, I mean, yeah, I am still your friend that you've always known. I'm like, yeah. So then, what does it matter? You know, it should just be that quick, right? Like, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate people let something as simple as a pronoun or a name just cause them to go from loving someone to hating someone. It's crazy to me. He'll say I love you, but did name me every time. Yeah, and you know, it's so unfortunate that that they refuse to, you know, like you know, the whole dead naming thing that's just purposefully done. You know, they could easily learn and change, right? And they just refuse to. So you can't threaten to never see him again. I mean, that is true. I mean, here's the thing, though. My papa didn't really know that I would never see him again. But I think he understands. And you are correct. You know, I have a lot of independence in this relationship. I can just walk away whenever I want. You know? And so I have... You know, I'm always... I always forget the asterisks as... Yes, use my knife to help you, but also understand that I have a huge advantage. I have significant financial resources. You know, I basically am able to be financially independent from my dad, my family for the most part. So, we're gonna come back here. Well, we might as well come here. Alright, well, we're doing things out of order. Ow, fuck, hang on a minute. I just stepped on a rock that's in my shoe. I hate when that happens. Like, it's like, God, why? Alright, okay, y'all turn back around here. Alright, so this is the American Falls, Luna Island Bridal Veil Falls. Right? They can just get in your shoe. You're like, what in the world, man? Stay off my bed. Like, this has Shrek energy right here. Stay off my bed. Get out of my swamp. Yeah, eventually we're gonna go over there. The plan is to go to that observation tower. That green thing right there. I think it's free. I hope. regardless, I think watching the sunset is gonna be better from that side. Any geocaches around? I don't think there's any physical ones. I think they're all like virtual caches. I'd have to double check. Right? Look at all the Canadians with their good view. Maybe we can wave at the Canadians. So there's Niagara Falls right there. So I think this is Bridal Veil. You can see all that water. That's a ton of water going down right now. Look at that. Let me flip her around here. Get a selfie. There we go. Perfect. And you can kind of see how crazy, like, the water, oh my gosh, the water spray is kind of crazy over here. Look at that. Could you imagine being on those steps down there? I don't even know what that's for, but I wish I could go down there. I got y'all 2 hands here. I don't want y'all to fall. 2 hands. Right? All the mist. Look at that, the water just falls and just smashes into the rocks right there. Seriously though, how cool would it be to be over there? Like, that would be awesome. I would love to be over there and see the waterfall from down there. And here you can get right up on this waterfall. I mean, this one right here, just like wham, bam, look at that. And take out the 104. Y'all can really see. So there's a whole history here of like people who have gone off of Niagara Falls like purposefully, like it's super illegal now. You can't do it, but there used to be people who would like go into barrels and take the barrel down Niagara Falls. One of them was able to do it twice before I think he died on the 3rd time. So. I remember the virtual ride you could go on, yeah. Or the virtual ride. We might be able to see the ferry. Yeah, you can actually see the ferry that they take over there. And that ferry will actually take you up to the base of the waterfall. go for the other side. Let's go see the Maid of the Mist. Is that the name of the boat? I don't know. I've never actually taken the ferry ride. One of these days, I'll come back and I'll finally take a ride up to the falls. But haven't done it yet. Alright, come on over here. I think so, or was one of them. Gotcha. I can see my phones are not playing well. Hopefully the Canadian signal isn't playing havoc with my phone right now. Like I said, whenever I'm on the border of a country, my Google Fi tends to get confused on who it should connect to. It's kind of annoying. I need to get selfie from the Trans-Canada Highway because that's such a win. How would I get a, is there a sign, is there a particular sign somewhere? If you can like send me a, coordinates or something, I can look if it's on my way. Crazy because Canada's net runs through the US anyway. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see. My phone should, I mean, when I was in Canada in 2021, my phone didn't have any, well, it didn't have major issues. But I definitely still had problems. At least on day one. By day two, it all worked itself out, so. But I've never streamed in Canada, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. Oh, look at this view. That's an okay view, but we've got a better view to check out. I think it goes by Niagara, but I'm not sure. Well, I know the farthest north I'm going is gonna be Whittimer, I think is the name of it. Oh, I forgot to check for geocaches. Let me see. Let me see what the geocaches are. Like I said, I don't think there is one up here, a physical one, anyways. Just because this is like a state park, so yeah, there's no physical geocaches. It's just a. Let's see. Well, it's not so much it would be harder with the number of tourists. It's more the fact that you had to get permission from, you know, whoever like runs / owns, you know, the geocache. Oh, not sorry, who owns the park, right? So yeah, so part of it is, yes, you would have to deal with tourists, but the other part of it is mainly getting permission, and they probably don't want physical geocaches here. It's the same reason why you almost never see physical geocaches in national parks. I think there's like 3 national parks that have physical geocaches in them. And I think it's because they have a bunch of geocachers who happen to be working at that park. So they were like, you know, so they were able to call the big boss and be like, "Big boss, you're cool with us. Can we hide some geocaches here?" And the big boss is probably like, "Look, I trust you guys. Don't screw me." So, granted, they're super easy. They're like, they typically tend to just be like you know, magnetic key boxes under signs, you know, but a physical geocache is a physical geocache and you can't complain. So, you know, I came in with double sweater right now and it is not warmer, and I'm mad because I wanted to be slightly cold to justify wearing my sweater and vest. Sounds like a mafia operation. Yep. So yeah, actually during Christmas, they actually decorate that whole side, that park. It's just a bunch of Christmas stuff. It's really cool. That was back in 2019 that I went, so. Although I went to the Canadian side again in 2021 when I went to Toronto and Montreal. Toronto and Montreal were good. I actually preferred Montreal to Toronto. Although I will say Toronto had a lot of fun stuff in it, but Toronto made parking a pain in the ass and I hated it. Montreal was like, you can park anywhere, I don't care. I was like, sweet. They're in bad shape near me. Sadly, I don't hunt them anymore. Wait, hunt what? What are we talking about? Talking about the geese? The birds? The geocache? The other thing I really liked about Montreal, and I'm sure this was just because of like COVID and stuff, but when I went to Montreal, I happened to be there at the same time that they had their Pride Parade. And the Pride Parade was a people's walk. They told everyone where to meet up, and it was just a huge people's walk. There was no big hoopla, you know, of like corporations and shit. You know, it was just people walking in all their pride, and it was awesome. Ah, yes, hunt geocache. Montreal Pride is great. Yeah, I'm so glad I got to go. It was so awesome. I loved Montreal Pride. When people ask me what my favorite pride is, Montreal is always in my top 5. But like I said, I don't know if it just happened because it was 2021, or if they, you know, or if they do the People's March every year. But if it is a People's March every year, then it's awesome. Oh yeah, good old geocache hunting. Okay, I guess we're not going to see as much. Maybe we should have done it in the reverse order. They're swarming. They want food. I have no food to give them. What time is it? 18:23. Good. So we should have plenty of time to get back to the other side so we can see the sunset. Alright. So if we come on over here. Oh, you can kind of see the other falls from here just a little bit, not too much. Let me see if I can get a better view for you guys. And Trudeau, nice. Okay, so the one year I went was kind of a special People's March, but you know, the fact that they got a People's March and you know, at a Pride so big, y'all know where the best sunsets are at? I mean, a lot of it's just guessing, right? We're not gonna get a great sunset here just because of Niagara Falls or that side, you know. So hopefully our signal holds here. Looks like our signal's having a little bit of trouble, you guys. Can you also hear me? This is what I'm talking about. My phone gets confused and it stops working. Why are you doing this? Come on, Google Fi, get in there. There we go. It's a bit sketchy, yeah. It's this is the major problem with Google Fi. Is Google Fi tries to swap too easily, and it keeps wanting to. Well, maybe there's a power over here. That might be the issue. So you might have to turn away. I'll see if I can get close, just for a quick view, but no guarantees here. I'm gonna go ahead and signal. It's not very good here, guys. Y'all grab all your signal, buddy. And I'm gonna take this. Hopefully, we start getting signal back. Visible, what are you doing, buddy? It's pretty bad. Hang on. Hang on. Not hill. It's up here. Yeah, let me take it to here. Yay, I heard all doing enough. Alright. Hold on. Yeah. Hoping this gets us. Might happen is my phone next and I don't know why you don't make it. I don't know. kind of annoying. Alright, there we go. Set off in this direction. Looks like we're back. Sort of. You guys said we're getting some great pixel art, right? I'm here to bring up great pixel art. Okay, so coming down here, not good. We gotta come back up here. Oh my god, that promise. I'll make this enough quality content right here. And you guys probably can't see right now. It's extremely unfortunate. Oh, get out of here. You bug things. Ah. Thank you. Hopefully it sticks this time. This is why I didn't want to stream from the Canadian side, because I knew it would be way worse. So, hopefully once I'm well within the Canadian borders and there's no like, you know, my phone being like, uh-oh, which signal do I use? I don't know. Then it'll be good. But I feel like part of that was my Google Fi phone being like, oh, I've got Canadian towers. Should I connect to Canadian towers? And then it stops working. And it's like, Google Fi, I need you to connect to the American tower. And it's like, but I have the Canadian tower. I'm like, you're not working. Yes? Yeah? Is that so? Okay. Sweet. I love it. You think if I pretend to throw them a chip, they'll come to me? See if I can throw another pretend chip. Here we go. Hey, you want some? I think they're too smart. I think they're too smart. And they're too smart. Y'all remember when I was... Okay? Okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fuck with you guys, okay? You don't need to attack me. Y'all remember when I was in Jacksonville? And one of the birds was like, feed me. And I was like, fine, I'll give you a small chip. And it called all its friends over. And I was like, God damn it. It's actually a knip. Yeah, there was a bird just walking in front of me. And I was like, feed me. And I was like, fine, I'll feed you one chip. And I fed it the chip. And people in my chat were like, no, Fiona, you've messed up. And sure enough, I messed up. The birds came. I was like, damn it. They got me good. Freaking birds are too smart for me sometimes. So. Oh, there they go. Oh, what do you got, buddy? You got sticks in your mouth? Oh, that one's got sticks in his mouth. He's going. Goodbye, bird. Goodbye, bird with sticks in your mouth. Getting going for a bit, but wonderful catch a stream with you. Thank you for sharing these adventures. Fetch, thank you so much for coming on in and saying hello. I'm so glad you got to enjoy Niagara Falls with us. I'm glad that you got to see basically the best portion of Niagara Falls, which was from Nuna Island. It's too bad that this side was a huge bus. So, but Fetch, I hope you have a good night and you have a good weekend. Which, speaking of weekend, guys, I just realized I'm on the road. Speaking of weekend, y'all, does anyone have any sweet weekend plans coming up? I mean, they don't have to be sweet. They can just be weekend plans. I don't care. I mean, I do care. I'm asking. But, yeah, Fetch, I'll definitely see you around. I'll see you in Fox's stream. I wonder if Fox is streaming today. I know Fox mentioned something about potentially streaming. Alright, so where are we at? Alright, so we did Nuna Island. What's this hurricane? Oh, that's what that is. That's what that's what we were seeing at the bottom, that red, all that redding. That's Hurricane Deck. You had to get there via Cave of the Winds elevator. Okay, so you had to pay to go down there. Brings you down here, and then you walk on over, and you can see the Niagara Falls from down there. That would be fun. That would be fun to go do. Would I be able to stream it? Probably not. That would be almost a non-streamable thing. But what I could probably do, and this is something I've been considering, is if like I want to show y'all something, is just taking a video of it and then putting it on my laptop, and then we watch it together on like a normal stream. Black squirrels. You know, I didn't know black squirrels were a thing until I got stationed in Philadelphia and they come to Niagara Falls for the first. There's a butterfly. Look at this butterfly. Oh, butterfly's gone. Oh, there goes that squirrel. He's going. There he goes. There he goes. Black squirrel. I think Shipment of Failed looked it up earlier, or a couple streams ago, and they're black because it helps them stay warmer during the winter. I was like, alright, I like that. That's pretty cool. So this is the Cave of the Winds, right? So I think this is actually, I think that's the elevator that actually takes you down and brings you to the brings you down to where you can go access the Hurricane Ridge. Oh god, I want to do it. That's, if I had to choose, I'd probably do that over the ferry trip. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back to Green Island if we want to get to the other side. So I'm gonna get to the observation tower. So let's go ahead and take this trail back. That would be so cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Granted, I've been to like I've been at the bottom of waterfalls before. Like I've swam under a waterfall. It's pretty cool. There's a bunch of waterfalls up in the Vermont, New Hampshire area where you can just go swimming in the pool, and then you just swim up to the you can just swim right up to the waterfall. It's really awesome. I'm gonna come back over here, y'all. We're gonna give y'all another view from this side before we go ahead and get to that side where you won't be able to see jack shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Looking good. Canada, I'm coming for you tomorrow. I gotta prep my van, make sure it's good to go. I already got rid of all my weed. I gave it to all my friends in Baltimore. I don't have any tasers. I read up on the knife policy. They said as long as your knife is just a tool and not for self-defense, it's perfectly okay to have a knife. So all my knives are just tools. They're not self-defense, which is completely insane to me. But, whatever. Ah. I'm trying to think about anything else. I think I don't have any fresh fruit. No fresh eggs, so we'll just have a bunch of but just, you know, just leftovers and stuff, so that shouldn't be a big deal. And I have a plan this time. I have a very specific plan of where I'm gonna be and when I plan to leave Canada. So hopefully my entry into Canada is a, hey, what are you doing here? You know, here's what I'm doing. I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm gonna exit over here. I plan to be out by tonight. And they go, cool. Well, we'll see you on the other side. Oh man, I could have been down. Damn it. Hold on. I wanna be next to the water. I don't wanna be up here. I was like, this path does not look the same as the one that we took over here. Hi, bird. Hi, bird. Hi. Oh, bye, bird. Ah, little buggers. Where are the bats when you need them? Oh my god. Alright, well, good news is... shit, y'all still over here. Get away. Speaking of, I need to do push-ups. Where can we go do push-ups at? We'll find a spot. Freaking... Dude. These little buggers are everywhere. Holy shit. Alright. Well, there's no bugs down here, so that's good. Alright. I say we knock out some push-ups. Wow. If I was going to do push-ups, I should have done them up there, but the bugs were everywhere. I didn't want to deal with that. We'll find a spot. But yeah, my weekend plans are Canada tomorrow, get some poutine, cross back over into Michigan. There's a place over there called Ravens Manor I want to go visit, which I think is like a tea house or coffee house or something. And then from there, I'm going to head over to Holland, Michigan. And, right, poutine. It's gonna be my first time having legit poutine from Canada. Even though I've been to Canada twice, I've never had actual poutine in Canada. So I had a friend, the friend I'm meeting up with tomorrow, she told me there was this fast food place. I think it was called, I want to see, it was like Heaties or something. I don't know, I'd have to look it up, I don't remember. But there's a sit-down place over near the exit point called Oh My Gosh Casual Cuisine or something. I'm probably gonna go there for the poutine. Come on over here. I love how they've made their little nest over there. Little community of birds. Alright. We're gonna knock out our push-ups right here. think this is the best place to do it. Y'all get to hear the water. We'll put that there. Alright, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I like it. 15 push-ups. The sound of a waterfall in the background. Good old waterfall ASMR. That's why I'm here, so that y'all enjoy it a little bit. Gotta catch up on some social media real quick. Alright, there we go. Alright, y'all, let's get to the other side. That sun is starting to fall. Let's see, 1846. So sunset's supposed to be 2000. But I don't know what time the sun's gonna go under the building, so if we can get over there in time for the sunset, that would be great. Because it's been a while since we've done a sunset stream. Granted, all we had to do is just find a place for said sunset, and we'll be fine. So we're gonna speed walk a bit so we can get over there. I've got time. I've got at least an hour. But yeah, I've been seeing a ton of waterfalls. I saw some waterfalls in Rochester today. There were the High Falls and Nowhere Falls. I know, much of a name, but it was pretty cool. You know, they were nowhere near as grand and majestic, but still just as powerful. And the Nowhere Falls, you can walk pretty much right up to it, kind of. There was technically a railing, but it didn't do a very good job of keeping you away, so I walked pretty close. That's what we got here. Did y'all see that monk person? If you're ever anywhere, New York City, popular destination areas, you see a monk and they go to give you something, don't take it. Because then they'll try to guilt you into giving them money. Just ignore them. If they walk at you, just be like, nope, I don't want anything to do with you. Right, hands up, walk away. And either they walk away or you just start backing up. You don't let them come anywhere near you. And that goes with anyone who offers a service. Alright, so we're coming back over here. Their templates don't exist? Yeah. Oh, the temples don't exist? Yeah. Their temple is to money. That's what it is. Alright. I'm gonna go on this side here. It's always a bummer that you can see way past. Maybe we should have just gone to the other side. But you can't. Well, I guess if I back up a little, you can see a little bit. All this fencing in the way. Looting nudist. Hi, welcome on in. How are you, Mr. Heffog? Coming in to say hi. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Welcome to Niagara Falls. We did really do half the falls. We're actually headed to the other side. We are on the American side, unfortunately. I did not trust streaming from the Canadian side, at least right on the border. So, but let's see. I saw something over here. Huh. I'm doing good. I'm having a wonderful time here, enjoying the scenery. So you can kind of hear the power. Once we get to the other side, you'll be able to see the falls from the other side, and we'll see if we stick around for a sunset. I kind of mistimed what time the sunset's gonna be at. So, but yeah, so this is the St. Lawrence River, I think. This is what's leading over to Niagara Falls. All this water right here, just going. That is how it's raining for me today? Yeah. Well, you know, and funny thing is, I would have much preferred the rain today and no rain tomorrow, because I'm meeting up with a friend in Canada, another IRL Twitch streamer, meeting her for the first time, but it's supposed to rain, so like we've been talking about like what our backup plans are gonna be. I told her I have an umbrella, but I'll understand if she doesn't want to stream in the rain. We can actually get pretty close here. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to go around these people. Oh! There we go. Sorry, I've got a guy with his dog and he's on the phone, so they're walking slow as hell. So, had to get over here. Oh my god. And I've got these two people stopping in my way. Let me just say, I dislike people who are unaware of their surroundings. Thankfully, there's more than enough room to go around them. Let's go this way. We'll go this way. But yeah, nudist, how's the weather for you? I hope you've got some. I heard y'all had some sunny weather. I want to say it was 2 days ago. I was talking to someone else, and they were like, it is beautiful. It's like 70 degrees. I was like, amazing. Too bad I was in, you know, Maine where it was freezing. I think it was like 45 degrees. Yeah, I mean, some people just, they don't think about it, you know? They don't think about how in the way they are, and I don't know. Like, I've done it on like rare occasion if I'm like super distracted, but most times I'm usually like the very first thing, if I know I need to make a pit stop, is like I won't stop here. I'll step off to the side, off the sidewalk, because okay, I know I need to stop, right? And I feel like some people skip that part. They just go straight to, alright, let's just stop here. The worst is when people decide to form a fucking chunga line across the whole sidewalk with no regard to how people can get around them. And I just usually shoulder check those groups of people. They don't like it, but I'm like, if you're not gonna give me, if I had to step off the sidewalk to get around you guys, y'all can go to hell. 32 and 33 last 2 days. Yeah, it's been really cold. I mean, it hasn't been as cold, which is good, but it's definitely been cold, you know. I've had to break out my sweater and vest combo to help stay warm on a lot of these days. So, oh, and my hand warmers, good old rechargeable hand warmers. If y'all don't have one, I highly recommend picking some off of Amazon or wherever you can get them. Very useful. Just because during the summer, when it's not cold, you can actually use them as a rechargeable battery, because they have, you can kind of see they have a USB slot at the top. So, alright, I hope my phone doesn't go stupid. So bear with me. You might have to hang on to a signal, buddy. Like I said, when I get really close to the border, my Google Fi phone likes to go stupid and try to connect to the Canadian side. So that whitewater is crazy, right? It would be so much fun to whitewater this though. I mean, obviously without going over a waterfall and dying, but and then I think that's the casino over there with the big tower that I was talking to y'all about earlier, about how you know, where me and my papa, we reconciled after years of not talking to each other. Well, mostly me not talking to him. I don't know if he ever realized that there was a problem between us. I think it became apparent over time that I had a problem with him. A problem that has, like I said, since then been somewhat reconciled. So, alright. Nudist, have you ever been to Niagara Falls? Come on, Google Fi. Get your ass in the game. Oh my god, there's bugs everywhere. Holy shit. Haven't really want to though? Yes. Remember, if you ever come to Niagara Falls, you have to go to the Canadian side. Okay, it looks like the observation point isn't open right now. Let's come on over here. What makes the Canadian side better? Well, as you can tell from the Canadian side, they can see the entire waterfall. The American side is nice if you want to walk right up to the waterfall, but you got to do it from Nuna Island, which we did earlier in the stream. We're on the other side right now, but like that's the spot to be right there, Nuna Island. So yeah, so that's why you want to be on the Canadian side, because you get to see the entire waterfall too. And you can see it starting from like pretty much way back there, all the way up. You can see the entire waterfall. It's really awesome. Like the Canadians really won out on the view, you know. Let me see if we can get a better view from. See if we can get a better view from over here. So yeah, that's Canada, you guys. We're going there tomorrow. It doesn't look like the observation tower is open right now. Let me see. It's a little bit better. So far from a great view, but you get to see a bit of the horseshoe waterfall in the back. The observation tower not open right now. Oh, this is open. Yeah. I'll be right back, Dad. Don't go anywhere. Whenever I want no pressure. Wait, to do what? What am I doing? Not me expecting to see Fiona going along the grassy cliff side. Yeah, that's gonna be a pass. I don't want to get arrested or get a ticket. I'm pretty sure that's a no trespassing side. Oh shit! Hang on a minute. Oh shit! Yeah! Oh, absolutely! Don't you worry. We'll get them in. Say again?
People see this life.
Oh yeah, I just have a couple friends, not too many, like 4 people.
4 people.
No, just 4.
4.
Just 4. Yeah.
Oh, this is which kind of? This is
Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch.
Okay, not like TikTok.
No. I don't do TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah, more just
Lots
Twitch.
of people see you.
No, not really.
Oh.
Yeah, not just a few. Yeah.
But in China, and I have thousands, hundreds people looking.
Oh, yeah?
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all China is called TikTok, you know.
Oh yeah. I don't use TikTok. I've never gotten into it.
Oh.
Yeah. I've just been Twitch and YouTube. So,
Oh.
but yeah,
So this is your job or just your?
just for fun.
Oh, just for fun.
For fun.
Yeah. So, but
It's good.
yeah.
That's
So
so cold.
wish I could do it from that
Cool.
side, but
Yes. If you go there, you need a visa, yeah?
yeah, you just need a passport.
Passport or visa?
Yeah. I don't know if a visa would.
A visa is just the paper. Passport just is a.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah,
Visa.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, good.
But,
Alright,
yeah.
enjoy yourself.
We see
Yeah.
something the other kid.
I mean, yeah, I can flip it around. So,
Hello.
y'all can
Hello.
wave hi.
Hello, we come from China.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's Chinese.
So,
This is my wife, Sandy. I'm Mark. Yes.
so, there you go, friends. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello.
So,
Nice
Hello.
to see everybody.
there
Hello.
you go. Friends say hello.
Hello.
So,
Hello. We have to see that. Hi.
okay. Awesome.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
see you,
Bye.
Bye bye.
So, that was cool. Yeah. That was random, but hell yeah. Like, alright. Ooh, let's shift over here a little bit. That was super cute, right? Yeah. Alright. You know what? I guess this is as good a spot as any to do the push-ups. So, let's do it. There we go. Alright, here we go. 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Once again, big thank you to everyone helping stay fit. 10 push-ups at a time. I love it. Right? I don't actually have to do 100. We just gotta say I did 100. Y'all saw it. So, we're like slowly scooting over to get better, slowly getting a better view. Although the sunset's over here. It's over there. Although it ain't gonna be much of a sunset. So let me see what's going on with the I want to shift over here. Oh, probably good here to catch the sunset. Oh, there's probably like another 30 minutes, so we'll just have y'all keep looking at the waterfall. You know, funny enough, I kind of wish I'd come to this side first, and then we had gone over there and gone to Nuna Island. I think seeing the sunset from Nuna Island would have been way better. I don't know if I have time to get around. Niagara Falls Observation Tower. What's going on with it? Because it doesn't look open at all. Oh, okay, yeah, they shut it down at 5 p.m. Okay. So, yeah. Yep. Well, that sucks. I was hoping to be using that with the observation tower. That's a negative. That's a negatory. Boo. I guess we can, catch whatever of a sunset we're gonna get. Not too much of a sunset, though. I'm trying to see where else can we see the sunset from. Hey, see Shimmerfield. He has the right idea. 7, 8, 9, 100. We can count. What a gorgeous view. I don't know, we might not stick it out for sunset just because there's so many clouds too. It's not gonna be a good sunset. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the water ASMR. Part of me, now I kind of wish we had just gone to Nuna Island, because that would have been a great place to stream out from. I mean, realistically, let me see. Nuding Nudist gotta go. Grocery shopping time. It's good to see you a little bit. Nuding Nudist, thank you so much for popping on in, saying hello. I hope you enjoyed the falls and you got to have a good time. And hey, have fun shopping. And well, we'll see you later. Let me pull my Google Maps here. Let me see, what's the nearest geocache if we want to go for it? Ooh, there's one here that's 214. Garden of the Mist. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and raid out from here. I think this is about as good a place as any. Like I said, it's gonna be a while before the sun sets. I mean, it's gonna be at least another hour. And I think this is about as good a place as any to go ahead and raid out from. I mean, can you really beat this view? I mean, you can from that side, but obviously we can't do that, so I think it's best to go and have y'all hold here, and let me go ahead and start seeing who we're gonna raid out to. Let's see who is on. Okay, not a people on a Friday. Pretty limited options here. We got Spooky Cat Kevin. I got Burgle Official. You know, we might raid into Spooky Cat Kevin. I hardly ever raid into him, but he's gonna be doing a game called Inside the Backrooms, and I never get to raid him because he's on at night and I'm never on. I don't stream at night. So, and he just started, so I guess this is as good a time as any to kick it off. So, let me go ahead, bring it on here. I just want to say thank you to everyone who popped in today. I know this was a relatively shorter stream than probably what I was hoping. I guess I expected there to be more to show off in Niagara Falls, and there wasn't. But thanks to everyone who popped in today. Shipment of Fail, Nuding Nudist, Morning Dove, Fetch Quest. I feel like I'm missing someone. Nope, I think that's everyone actually. Yep, that's everyone. Well, if I missed anyone, I apologize. But thank you to everyone who was here, and to any nerfers who are here. I hope y'all enjoyed Niagara Falls. I'm going to go ahead and turn y'all back forward so y'all have something to look at. I'm going to go ahead and prep this raid. Before I do that, I'm going to give some shout outs here. So, y'all, let me give a shout out to the Nuding Nudist. If y'all enjoy Skyrim, Nuding Nudist is a Skyrim streamer. My stream animals must be broke because it says who's doing IRL. I don't know if they do IRL, but hey, if they do, hell yeah. But they're a big Skyrim streamer, so check them out if you enjoy Skyrim. And we are going to be raiding, like I said, into... Let me go ahead and get his name. Shout out. Spooky Cat. Oh, don't misspell the name me. Spooky Cat Kevin. They do a lot of horror streams. But realistically, I love their voice. They've got a very relaxing voice. Y'all will love his voice. And he has an excellent cat VTuber that I really enjoy. Let's go ahead and get this raid going. Spooky Cat Kevin. Alright, get our sub raid and our raid 2. Guys, you know which one to use. You're either gonna use the hedgehog if you're sub, and if you're not sub, you can use Team Wing. But at the end of the day, we're all part of the same cripple. Mr. Half Hog's gonna come give y'all the Half Hog wave. And yeah, I will definitely see y'all there. Tomorrow we planned on doing another stream. We'll probably go live around 1300, hopefully. But like I said, it depends on the rain and if we decide to stick it out or not. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're like, no, we're good. So I'll let you know. Y'all have a good weekend. Bye. This raid is taking forever.